Appreciate you coming by the channel. We're going to go ahead and cook some supper. Let's see if I can change a couple things. Put that off, put this off. Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's too... All right, there we go. It keeps having problems, guys. When you go to switch from all messages to regular messages, it has problems. All right. In this channel, we are adult. We are not a minor. Everything we do and say is according to YouTube guidelines. Nothing is ever for sale. It's all for educational purposes only. We're going to make some tacos tonight. You'll see my roommate just got home. So he might come in kind of loud, so who knows. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Got ourselves a hamburger. Hamburger. Yes, I just washed my hands, so hence me touching meat. Oh, I'm touching the meat. Put some olive oil in there. Some salt. We need a little bit of Italian, but we also need some taco seasoning. Shout out to TD Knives for the taco seasoning. TD Knives and Adventures right here. And his wife. We're going to put some 3P spice stuff in it too. A little bit of olive oil in there. Up a little bit. Just a little. The other day I didn't realize this thing had such a big hole in it. I put way too much in my hamburger the other day when I was cooking it up. That was what? Was that just last night? No, that was like 2-3 nights ago. 2-3 nights ago, mate. Alright, we can get some onions starting to cook up over on the other side. I don't know if I got any onions. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. There they are. Found them. What's up, Creator? Hey, Critter. But not the onions I need. Onions, Mickey. Let's see, where's my knife for cutting the onions?
What? Basically, I don't know I ordered something else.
Yeah. You got something else in the mail.
So much.
You're getting everything in the mail. Like, one day you got 3 things out of it.
Did not know I had anything else in the mail.
Oh, there you go. Now you know. Once you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That's pretty dull. It is sharpened, not very good. Well, it's because you cut a plate with it. Yeah, it's been dull though ever since I bought it. Try to sharpen it, and the way it is, it doesn't sharpen. More onions than that. Let's see, there's cilantro to put on too. Got some 3P in there for some heat. Ooh, you can smell that. Woo-hoo. Good. A bit of taco seasoning. Making some tacos. Ooh, about to sneeze. Here it comes. Achoo! The spice is floating in the air. Ooh. Who's in here? Hey, Zero, how's it going? Duran? Yeah, that's who that was. That was Duran. That was Duran. Alright, I gotta open up the bigger side so I can sprinkle it in better. There we go. It's taco seasoning. TD Knives and Adventures. Let's fry up some onions. Over in this one. I want some more. Some olive oil in that one. Saute them in olive oil is the best. probably have 2 or 3 tacos. It's probably going to be enough for 3 tacos meat-wise. If you don't have a cutting board and you need them smaller, use some scissors, huh? Because my cutting board's dirty. It's in the kitchen sink. I used it yesterday. Some of those are a little big, not too bad. Looks like a little bit. Whoop, one drop down there. The meat's probably about done already. I'm doing some light vacation in Black Hills. Good time so far. Find any gold? Black Hills gold? Black Hills gold. Alright. Got some other stuff we gotta cut up here. Forget what the Black Hills Black Hills are. South Dakota? Right? You're in South Dakota? I think so. Smells pretty good. Put a salad in there. Salt. That's what you need that. Of course, you always put salt on your, what do you call it? I'm not going to put any Italian in it. The other stuff's got its own seasoning, so. Pepper. Yeah, I might put a little bit of pepper in there. Go. Pepper's from my aunt, by the way. One that passed away. Got a couple stuff from her, but most of her stuff was out of date. Because she would clean older people's houses and they would have stuff they'd give her. Yeah. Alright, put that in there. Cook these onions some more. Get them a little caramelized. I should just take this thingy out, wherever it is. Here it is. Oh, I thought it was in this sink. It's not. It's outside the sink. Let me wash it up. For some reason it's bent. The world how'd it get bent? Who knows? Because it was sitting the way it was. That must have been why. In the sink. Looks like I have a new one. It's kind of old. Got this thing for a while. Got a little discoloration on it. What's that? Well, that's canola outside. It's here. Come on. Look at that. Alright, put that off. Whoa there. Excuse me, sunshine. Don't be throwing your onions like that. That's wasteful. Getting there. Gonna cut up some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Speaking of which, where's the better knife than that one? I should have one right here. So what would y'all like to see me do tomorrow? Cave exploring again, mine exploring, hiking, shooting content, rappelling. What's up, TD? Hey, I'm using your stuff, by the way. Just did a 12,000 step doing putt-putt in Reptile Garden. 12,000 steps. Liquid IV is awesome on a hot day. I've never even heard of that. Liquid IV. I've heard of liquid death. I think it's those cans of water. Drove some fast go-karts. Oh, yeah? Alright, slide that over, shut it off. Cut some tomatoes. Cut some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Normally I'd cut them different than this, but I used these for a sandwich before, so that's why they're not. I normally would not cut them when I'm cubing them like this. I would cut like down this way, and the whole tomato, and then cut sideways. That way they're already cubed for you, but this way works too. Helps to have a sharper knife. Thing's decently sharp. This one I usually keep fairly sharp. So So we're making tacos, folks. Tacos, hamburger tacos, with some cilantro. I'm trying to think if I have any chips. I don't know if I have any chips. Have to look in the. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, Mike. Alright, let's get some cilantro. I bought this the other day. Let's see, have you ever seen those two-stroke go-karts theories? I don't remember what stroke the one was I drove over in Pennsylvania one time in a go-kart place. Trader knives are great for tomatoes too. Yeah, there's a special type too they have for tomatoes. It is serrated. This is actually specifically a tomato knife. Right here by Rada. Rada Cutlery. They're actually pretty good knives. High carbon steel, made in USA. I rarely ever use it because, like, a regular knife does pretty good. In my opinion. That's if it's sharp. My 2 cents are worth anything. And Canelo wants to come inside. Let me rinse off the cilantro real quick. What we got going? What's up, Colton? How you doing? Appreciate you coming by. If you're new to the channel, we're not normally cooking. We normally do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, shooting content, rappelling off of cliffs or into mine shafts. Sometimes I'll do some of my handyman stuff. Like today, I posted some electrical that I was doing. And then we're doing a live doing this. Making some tacos. Tacos. Sí, señors. Seniors. Alright. Looks good for my house. Isn't that what they always say? Ones I did today are 9 horsepower and do like 45. In this tiny indoor track, my best lap time was 17.108, second place of the day. First was 0.082. Wow, you were really close, man. Wow. So when I did it, I had 2 different go-karts when I went around. And they were gas powered too. The first one was fast. The second one had problems. It was like, it was like, you can't win any trophies that way.
Can't win any trophies that way, mate. No, sir.
Alright. Put the hamburger in here because I got to use this for something real quick. Be a quick back. Alright. That here. Heat that back up. Meat over there. Alright, gotta heat those up real good. The tortillas. Track record was 14 seconds and change. That is fast. He's probably in there like every other week zooming around, huh? Alright, we need to make how many of these? For 1 taco, 2 taco. Probably a total of. Some of these had better days.
Better days, mate. Did they have better days?
A little gnat here. Nattingham. Not Nottingham, we got Nattingham. Alright, let's cut a section of lettuce off the edge of the world there. Alright, put the cilantro away, we can put the tomatoes away. Tomatoes. Yeah, that's fast. Alright, let's cut up some of this lettuce here real quick like. There we go. Let's see, let's put the cilantro on that plate over there. And the tomatoes. And yes, my hands are clean. I washed them earlier before I start cooking. I haven't made tacos in a little while. Tacos. Shredded cabbage is almost better on tacos in my opinion. My 2 cents worth. Might be worth 5 cents. Creator said hi, by the way, since you said hi, Creator.
Oh, hi.
Had to turn the fan on. Getting a little smoky in here.
We did eat smoky, mate.
Alright, let's get one of these tacos made while the things are warm. The tortillas. Tortillas. Oh, those are hot. There's one. What's up, EDC? Guess I like to cook. I'm cooking right now. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Me too, mate. Me too.
I like cooking and I'm cooking right now. That's gonna be a little full. Hey, what's up, Rodney? Tacos, yep. Real men be cooking our own meals since the Stone Age. Yep. Exactly. Taco night. What's up, Roscoe? Thanks for coming by. Yep, we got tacos. We're making 3 of them. Let's see, where's my hot stuff? Right here. Carolina Reapers. It's mash. Carolina Reapers mash. I'll put a little bit of that on. I want it a little bit more liquidy, but to get that I gotta empty more out of it. You can't put much of this, I tell you. You do not get it in your eyeballs. You'll be singing not lullabies, but wow. Rodney's back with the hippie, what do you call it? Desert the hippie man. See that, guys? Look like a hippie on that one. Like I'm from the 60s and 70s. Mid 70s. Hippie. Hey! Far better McDonald's. Exactly. You should know we were just there today. You had your tea. Yeah, I could go for a good Arizona tea right now. And I had because I hadn't had one in a while, one of those mocha frops. I hadn't had one in like 8 years. Since before I went to Honduras. Yeah, a long time. That was 2017 when I went over there. Looking good, huh, John? 3 tacos. We're going to put some little bit of Reapers on there. Reaper salsa. Not much though. That stuff goes a long way. You can't get a better cockroach. Yeah, I know, right? You saw that one. And it was dead too. Oh no. No bueno. No bueno. La cucaracha fue muerta. Yo no sé por qué. Fue muy malo. Where's my regular salsa? Here we go. Need some regular sauce on there too. Food looks good. Yep. Looks good. I had homemade chicken Alfredo tonight. I'm full. There you go. All right, we're putting a couple drops of Carolina Reaper on this. This will make you burn. Ooh, that was a little too much. Here we go. This stuff, you barely need a thing on it. It's so hot. All right, then we'll put a little bit of regular sauce on it. These things are going to be messy. A little bit of regular salsa. Oh, I forgot. I was going to lightly heat them up. That way the cheese will melt before I put the salsa on. Oh, well. Drum's going to regret that. Yeah, I know, right? Blessings got to get ready for preaching. All right, blessings on your preaching, John. Appreciate you. All right, let's get that cheese melted. Yeah, you have that what on Fridays and on Sunday nights, right? Excuse me. Oh, we got a little leftover veggies and a little bit of leftover meat for another taco. I'll be like Duran and just leave it all out. No, I cleaned up most of it. Let's see, I need to get a little bit of sour cream in there. I just bought one of these the other day, and here I realized I already had a brand new one in there. Alright. That should melt the cheese a little bit. I mean, that looks good, folks. That looks good. Dab of sour cream. Here, let me mix it up a little bit. It's got a little bit of that liquid. Now every time I think I see sour cream, I think of Kentucky Ballistics. How he's like, who in the world can like that stuff? Same with cottage cheese. I think it's cottage cheese. He says it more so. Eats rotten milk. Look familiar? Right here, TD. 3P, just a sprinkle. Some salt. Some pepper. And the taco seasoning I got from you guys. This one. Taco! And then pepper. A little bit of salt, too. 3Ps for spice, obviously, which we just put Reaper sauce on it. It's going to be reaping my bum. It's going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot. You're not gonna eat out of the pan at the stove like yeah, I know, right? No, I am gonna eat outside on the back porch. Although the dogs are probably gonna be bugging me. Just gotta make sure I bring a lot of napkins. This is gonna be a mess. Oh, I've had the taco stuff before. It's usually pretty good. Oh, you know what? I need to get, let me face it this way again. I need to get a cup for some leche. Leche de vaca. Leche de vaca. Not leche de cabra. Leche de vaca. Cow milk. Jugo de vaca. Juice of cows. Alright, put that over there. Hopefully I'm eating them soon enough. That way they don't start going bad on me. Like tacos, you know, get too moist. Moist. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta put this out front. That's my food, don't touch it. Gotta make sure Skittles don't jump up there and eat my tacos. It smells good out here, probably because people are cooking their own suppers. All right, here it is, folks. There it is. Look how picturesque that looks, except with the Wheeler Pew Pew screwdrivers. Look at that. Voila! All right, let's see how good it is. Skittles, where's my napkins? What did I do with them? Oh, they're underneath this. There they are. I didn't want them blown away. Let's see. These are McDonald's napkins and something else. I'm not sure what. All right. Here we go. Let's see how good it tastes. Spread that around a little bit. The sour cream and salsa and all that good stuff. I don't get a chunk of that Reaper in there. A good trick, guys, too, is use 2 tortillas. You're like, well, that's a waste. I could make 6 tacos instead of 2. Guess what? Holds together better. Canela, this ain't for you. Oop, there's the Carolina Reaper. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Little kick in the pants there. I got the Reaper hot sauce. Oh, there's a bigger chunk. How? Woohoo! I got it from the farmer's market here in Sierra Vista at the park, the Veterans Memorial Park. They have it there every Thursday. I think got it for $12 for that thing. I figured, well, it's homemade. I don't mind supporting somebody. Woo! That's spicy. Woohoo! Powder? Never heard of it. This is a mash. So it's not liquid. It's more of like a salsa thing because it's like a puree, but almost chunkier. Hey, Angel. Thanks for the donation there. Yeah, yours would be ground up dried chilies. Definitely. So, Angel, we just made this. Some tacos with some Reaper sauce and some 3-piece spices and some red girl salsa. So it's a little spicy, especially with the Reapers. Hey, waiters, what's up? Tacos hit the spot. Good with the Coke. You don't have any. Are those toasts? Do you mean tostadas? No, they're tacos. Woo, that's Bernie. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't eat it a lot because it's not my favorite spice. I usually just eat them with jalapenos, which are way cooler. The problem about Coke or fizzy drinks, if you're eating something hot, for me, it almost amplifies it. like here a month or two ago. It was in April before my aunt passed. My uncle, mom, and dad and I went to a Mexican restaurant in Tucson, and he gave me their hottest salsa, and it was as hot as Reaper's, if not a little bit less. It was pretty hot. He looked at me and he's like, "You sure you want it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, actually I got Reaper's at home." Like, "You sure?" "Yep." It was pretty spicy. I had it with the chips. Yeah, it's a little on fire, TD. Daniel, Carolina Reapers do make your mouth burn for a long time. It does. It does. Yeah, and it comes on pretty strong right away, too. So it, like, burns the whole way through. And, like, right now, I can feel the heat in my cheeks. The air blowing on them. It's a little breezy. Whew. One of these had more than the rest, too. I don't know if it was that one or one of these. A big chunk came out. I was like, "Oh, no." Man, these things are good. Good and spicy. Appreciate y'all coming by. Except you, Fly, that was just on here. If you like cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, shooting content, repelling, old mine stuff, check us out. We also post some of my handyman stuff. And tonight we decided to do something different, a little cooking. So appreciate you coming by. Consider subscribing. We have a giveaway next month. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers. We also have merge now. Check us out in the description of my channel or in the store. Appreciate you. You got a Rupert's grown in the garden? Nice. What's up, True Roland 2 Ellis? How you doing? Oh, Roland and Ellis. Gotcha. Ooh, that little last bite. Ooh. Had some Carolina Reaper sauce in that last bite towards the end. Ooh. A little bit hot. Spicy. Almost as hot as fire. From Matt gas. No. That gets 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, I'm sure glad I got some milk in the cup. That's not why I got milk. I always drink milk. You guys know that. And cheese. I just got 2 gallons of milk, like, what, Tuesday? And I'm almost done with the 2nd gallon. Hey, what's up, Tony? We just got done making some tacos. We just ate one. Now we're on our 2nd one. Sorry, I have to sniff some. These Carolina Reaper sauce in here is pretty. Whoo, yay. There's some right there on that lettuce. Oh, there's some right there too. No, that was red salsa. That's definitely some, that really bright stuff right there. Oh no, there was a little bit on that fork. Whew. Yep, just got done making them on the live. Yeah, me too, TD. Yeah, I'm almost done with my 2nd one. Tomorrow's Saturday, and I got them Tuesday, I think. So, I'll probably finish off that gallon here. Because I'll fill this up again, and that'll be the end. There won't be any more in it. Woo, man, those are good tacos. Even with the spice, they're still pretty good. It's a little spicier than I like to eat all the time. I prefer just something like very mild all the time. I eat jalapenos all the time. Sorry, it's a little breezy, so the phone's probably moving. Oh yeah, in for another bite. That was a fatter taco. Which one I'm going to show. We'll see if I find any goodies. Oh, a Pew Pew show? Nice. Forgot the guy's name, but the guy that bred Carolina Reapers used them to breed Pepper X. And he gave me some hot peppers. That was Pepper X. Aren't Pepper X a little bit hotter than these? If I recall, there's even one hotter than Pepper X now. Beans and rice? I could have did that on the side, but then I would only have to eat 1.5 tacos because I wouldn't have room for everything. There's the pup dogs. There's Skittles. There's Skittles and Canella. Skittles, got something for me? He's coming back. Yeah, the Mexican rice, that stuff's good with their beans with lard in it. That stuff is really good, but you know, you get filled up. 3 tacos fills you up pretty good. I mean, I might get filled up with just this one because it's so big, this one. I already had the one. There comes the Carolina Reaper. Woohoo! Good job, good job. Skittles, vanilla. Waits experience is good duckies. Canella, what are you looking for? Ooh, that is hot. I just got another big old chunk in my mouth. I'll be back. Skittles. Alright, I'm back. I had to get some more milk, but then my roommate wanted me to get him his mail that got in the mail today. That came in the mail earlier. Mexican restaurant, a lot of times fry the chips in lard too, which is why they're better. And they're super thin and crispy, restaurant style. Those are some good stuff. Good dookie. Love their chips. Hey, Skittles. You can have that. Skittles, there might be some really spicy stuff in there. Skittles, I don't want you to burn your mouth off, okay? Alright, let's get another napkin. Skittles, did the wind take the rest of the napkins? Oh, I got them in my top pocket. There they are. Whew. And no joke, those Carolina Reapers. Ain't no wussy, but it's hot. Skittles. They be hot. Get it, Canella. Get the ball. Come on. Get it. She just started playing with the ball, but then quit. A little tennis ball. Get it, Canella. She's got a tennis ball up by her feet there. Come on, Nella, get it. Get the ball. She started playing with it. Alright, we're going to finish up at least this taco. I might leave that other one for later. It's a little spicy with that Carolina, so. That's some of it, plus I'm getting full. Ooh, good old Carolina Reaper. I don't know about the good part. Fella, what are you doing? Panting into the camera. Your ears are right there. Wow, it's getting muggy out here. A little bit for the desert. Hang don't knock over the phone. I wonder if we're going to get any rain tonight. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Clouds aren't thick enough. Not puffy enough. Alright, let's scoop this up. Whoop, that Mater had Carolina on it. These clips out of the way. Found those out and about, by the way. Alright, stick that there. So we just got done eating 2 tacos. We got sour cream, salsa, sauteed onions, 2 flour tortillas. I don't remember if they're corn or white. I think they're white. Lettuce, tomato, hamburger for the meat, sour cream, and then we used Carolina Reaper for some of the salsa, and then regular salsa. And then let's see, what do we use? We got some taco seasoning in there that's homemade from some friends here up north from me in Phoenix area, Glendale. And then we used some salt, pepper, and some 3-piece sauce from them too. That was pretty hot. I hate sand. Sorry about that. What's up, Micah? We'll leave that taco for later. Let the food hit the bottom and settle a little bit. How y'all doing, by the way? Hopefully you're having a good day. So tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Either hang around home, do some stuff around the house, maybe go some shooting, maybe do some rappelling. Hiking's just too hot right now to do hiking. Rappelling, that side of the cliff where I'd rappel is it's in the shade most of the time, so it's coarse and it gets everywhere. Some beaches are very coarse, some are more fine. I've been to both. Probably got some cilantro in my teeth. Yeah, right there. I'm using the camera as a mirror. That little stalactite hanging down is going to make a caveman homesick. Feels like home too much with that thing hanging down in the back. Look at Skittles. Look at Skittles. Look at that. Just sitting there like a good boy. Going to look at a truck tomorrow? Nice. What you looking at? What type of truck? Que típico camión. We finished our electrical job we were doing. Mrs. Pewview just posted on her channel. 1988 OBS Chevy Silverado C15. Nice. Nice. Good old 350 probably. Takes a lick and keeps on ticking. And some. Sorry about that. An 88. I didn't realize they still had the C's in the 88s. The C series. It's about that time they quit them, I think. Well, it actually says C1500 on it instead of just 1500. Sorry, the front screen camera is getting smeared a little bit. Let's kind of clean it off. Any better? Oh, another siren. Depends where my head is at in the camera from the sunlight shining in. Heard some sirens earlier today too when I got home from work. Passed one. See, it was actually a highway patrol right when I pulled out this morning to go to the job. What's up, Minty? Or Rome J? And more J. Hey, Minty, we were just cooking some tacos. We made 3 of them. We still got one on the port trail. Got some habanero, or not habanero, Carolina Reaper in there for salsa. It's pretty hot. That is what your shirt spells. Oh, yeah, yep. Emorige. Because it's backwards, I'm using the front camera. I still use the CNK designation up until the end of the 90s. Oh, you still use it? Yeah, because I think they quit that. The K was the Blazers, the C were the pickups, right? I think they quit that in the mid 80s, I think. I think it was like 83, 84. There we go, that's a better view. How's Minty doing? Get any rain recently? We almost got some last night, just a couple sprinkles. But like 2 nights before that, we got, I think, like an inch. My sister the next day, I think it was last night, they got 2 inches, they said. They're over in Benson, and it sure looked really dark over there. And then yesterday, I think it was, was getting pounded. Bisbee. Big storms on the horizon. Oh, yeah, definitely. Toggers are awesome. Just got home myself and eating some dinner. Nice. What you eating? You had a little rain yesterday. Okay. We haven't gotten rain yet. Yeah, we get it way before you, TD Knives, Daniel, because we're closer to the border. And so when the monsoons come up, we get it more, we get it earlier than you. I say we because Minty is pretty much straight across from me, south from me. She's probably, no, I think I'm actually closer to the border than she is, but we're almost straight across from each other. Sorry, that sun is getting bright. I'm a little more south than she is. She's across a couple mountain ranges from me. I was actually pretty close to her the other day, sort of. I went the back route around the mountains to near Parker Canyon. Shrimp and naked cheese curds. Oh, that's the way to have them, Shrimp. I mean, Minty. Without bread is the best way. They squeak in your mouth. You hear that little when you're biting into them. They're better than the breaded. Oh, I love cheese curds without the bread. It's the best way to have them. White cheese curds preferably, but the cheddar ones aren't too bad. What's that, Russell? We just got done eating some tacos. We made them on the channel, on the live. We had some shocking experiences, by the way. Today, when I was putting something together, I had something arc. I didn't actually get shocked, but this knuckle right here got a little bit crusty because it got all dark. It lightly burnt it. So it's a little leathery looking. When I was sliding in this cover plate where I drilled some holes in the back side of the electrical box, which one of the holes were there already. It's supposed to be there. You can knock it out. I had to put a plate over it. That's the way it's all covered up to code. Anyways, it arced on some metal in there that must have got rubbed through or something. It was just a 110 20 amp. Didn't mess up. Yeah, I finished today. Thankfully, I didn't have to go in the attic today. I just had to run the wire down the wall and then pop it out and then hook up the breaker to it. Which yesterday I spent like 2 hours trying to feed the wire through a 4.5 foot. And I kind of boo-booed up my knuckles here, as you can tell. And this, because there was these little pokies that were from the stucco poking my hands. Hey, Skittles. Skittles says hello. Hello. But yeah, we finished it today. It took me, I already had the, for the 3rd or 4th time, had a snake through it. I finally got it far enough where I could grab onto something and then pull the wire through. I tried that another time and my snake stick fell into the wall. It's in there permanently until you tear the house down or they rip the wall out. I tried getting it out, but I can't. It's not flexible enough. I just bought those sticks. They're 5-foot Milwaukee glow-in-the-dark sticks instead of, I had like maybe 2-foot ones that were smaller, that were Klein Tool brand. I couldn't find them, so I went and bought another set, and I kind of wanted some longer ones. And yeah, one fell on the wall, and I can't get it. Good deal. Sorry about your hands getting chinged up. Yeah, that's just how it is sometimes. When you got to work in between a space that has all these little pokies from the chicken wire that they use for the stucco. Get out of here, fly. What's up, Days, Jake? Yo, how you doing? We're doing awesome. We just filled our belly up with some homemade tacos. There's one still chilling on the bench over here. Here, I'll show you. We had 2 of them. They got some Carolina Reaper sauce on them, so they're kind of hot. You got one left right there. There it is. We're going to eat that a little later probably. Yeah, we had 3 of them on there. Got some goodies in there. Oh, just got done making them a little bit ago while we were on the live. Cooking them up on the live. Yum. Yep, they were yum. A little spicy with that Carolina Reaper sauce on it. Oh, hey Minty, the clouds are sure getting big over there in Mexico. There's none by the mountain over there by Naco, but there's sure a lot of clouds further south than that. They're getting pretty big. Not sure what area that would be. Probably 300 miles out, maybe 200, something like that. I can see it. It's a big old billow. Big old storm head way out there. Thunderhead, there we go. I think my neighbor's cleaning out his yard somewhere. I need to do some of that tomorrow maybe. I might just stay home and do that. I need to clean out and load up trash on a trailer like my neighbor's been doing at his property. He just put some more stuff on his trailer. It's got like old pallets and other old wood. Is that a baby on him? I think so. Hey, what's up, King Break Barrel? I was just looking at some tacos on the table. Yep, we were doing tacos. King Break Barrel. Should I give you a little hint? I have a members only video I just posted today that by your name you would probably like to see it. Hint, hint. Let's see, they haven't talked about any storms coming our way, but we were supposed to get tons of windy wind Sunday and Monday. Oh yeah? Buggers. Yeah, I don't know about ours because we have so many other mountain ranges that it pushes things this direction versus once it's on your side, it'll push it more west. There we go. Start a little questionnaire here. Shrink that thing down a little bit. I haven't seen Mr. Rodney in here or Zero. Oh, they were just in here actually. AT wasn't though. Let's see. Zero was in here. Almost, yeah. He was here right at the beginning. And then Creator was first, then Zero, then TD Knives, Daniel, then EDC, and then Rodney. Oh, we had a Colton in here too that said hi. When I was cooking, they were in here. The AT Smith's not in yet. Oh, the sun's getting behind some clouds. Then it'll be behind the mountains. Started getting dark again. You just missed him, that's why. That's all. Oh, and Creator's still here. He's just chilling in the background. Oh, I got my vibrator on here. We got a couple alerts. Supposed to be 88 right now. Mostly sunny, see full forecast. It's about that, but it's got some humidity to it. Don't want to do it tomorrow. I'm just cleaning up the kitchen. I need to clean up the, I need to put trash on a trailer to get it ready for the dump and then clean the house. And I need to do a lot of laundry too. But the thing is, like, I can do that in the evening, afternoon, and go in the morning somewhere where it's still cool. The problem is I usually come home and I'm tired, and then I end up not doing that. Still here just cooking burgers. Hey, well, that sounds pretty good. I thought you said you had something else going, Zero. Let's see here. What did you say? Oh, you had some Liquid Death is my favorite. Oh, you're talking about something else you had. Liquid IV or something? Okay, I thought you said you were eating something else too. I left the patio door open. A bird flew in. Nigerian roommate had a fit. Hey, Zero, hey, Creator. But yet, he does a lot of stuff that you could have a fit over and you don't. You do one thing wrong and he has a huge giant explosion. And he does 50 things wrong and you try to stay cool. Sound familiar? No, I'm joking. Is that married life? I don't know. No. I was meaning something else, but. Hey neighbor, did they get all those bees from yesterday or a couple days? Yeah? Yeah. I saw him out the other night. He was trying to get them, huh?
Yeah.
Were they back behind those hoods?
No, it was actually in the carpet.
Oh, in the
I
carpet.
laid down. Yeah, I was over here weeding, pulling all those weeds and everything, and I took that kennel right there,
Yeah.
and I tossed it onto the carpet to get it out of my way, and then they started coming out. I'm like, oh, I'm out of here.
Yep.
I didn't even know they were in there,
Yeah.
because they weren't even out yet. It was early in the morning.
Looks like that needs retied in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
It
I'm
pulled
taking-
loose. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm taking this part down anyway.
Okay.
But I gotta tie it off there. But taking this down all the way to the trailer and the other side, because eventually we're hopefully gonna get another place here.
Okay. Pulling another one.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's why I've been doing all this cleanup. But it's been
Yeah,
nice.
you're doing good.
It's been nice to have the trailer too.
Yeah, you didn't have that before. Where'd you get that
No,
from?
I got it from Lowe's.
From Lowe's? Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good quality.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, my little 5x10 is from Home Depot originally.
Yeah.
I got it from my grandpa when he passed. Bought it from my grandma for $300. Or was it 200? Forget.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was looking at, they had a 12-footer there.
Mm-hmm.
And the wood was all weathered and everything like that, and I tried to get it for a discount,
Right.
but they couldn't find the title for it. And of course,
bummers.
on the other side, on the frame, on the neck,
Uh-huh.
they don't stamp the VIN numbers in them no more. They
Or
put
weld them
stickers
on?
No,
Oh,
they put
stickers. Yeah.
on.
See, mine's got one on the fender that faded out. And then it's got a welded, like they did like with a stick welder, real quick letters and numbers.
Yeah.
So when I got it registered in Cali, I just had to have it signed off by a highway patrol. And I had a buddy that used to be a neighbor that was a highway patrol, so I went to his house and he signed it off and said that the paper, even though you can't even read it on the fender, matched the frame. It's all good.
Right. Yeah, I took pictures
Yeah.
of it, and I'm gonna have it printed out and everything. Like take a picture of the whole trailer, and I took pictures of the tag on there.
Yeah.
And but they tried to just get the company to send out a new VIN and everything like that.
Yeah.
And the company was like, "Well, we don't even know if it's our trailer." I said,
It's got your name on it.
written all
Carry
over
on.
it."
Yeah. Your names are everywhere on it.
It's just and then she's like, "Well, do you know what the serial number is or the model number?" It's like it's on the sticker.
It's on the sticker that's faded
all
out.
Faded out.
Yeah,
Along
exactly.
with the VIN. So they just said they were just gonna give them credit for it and
Yeah.
pick it up. And I
Okay.
was like, doggone it. Because, I mean, it was, the only thing I was sad on it was really the wood and everything like that. And the paint was a little,
On the other one?
yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the paint's no big deal. The wood eventually, I mean.
It's going to get bad in a couple of years anyways here.
Right. So, I mean, I could have just put, coat over it or something like that. And,
Yeah.
and used it until I replaced the wood. No big deal, but so much for that. So I was like, and then and that was the only 12-footer they had.
Mm. Is that a 14?
Yeah, this is a 14, so I was like,
That way you got room for your cans in front.
yeah. So I
Where
went
do you
ahead
take all your stuff like that?
to the dump, the city dump?
Like the transfer station one or somewhere else?
The one on Highway 90. off
Okay.
of Highway 90.
Yeah. Okay.
They got two
Past the
of 'em. They got-
veterinarian?
Yeah, past that.
Yeah. There's one for a transfer, and then they got green waste, and I forget what else they got back there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's like.
Like I have the house waste from trash that I need to put on my trailer tomorrow, but then I've got like those 5-gallon buckets from doing Elastomeric roof.
Yeah.
I've got an old stove. I got some old doors from jobs. I don't know where to take those.
Same place. The doors, they're not metal doors, right? They're just wooden.
They're
doors?
wood. They're wood. There's a couple interior doors, so they would be the wood core.
Yeah.
Now there's an exterior door that's metal on the outside, but inside's wood.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they do them.
Yeah, and I think the
Because
one
they
has
have- They have
glass.
a spot for metal,
Yeah.
and then they have the spots where I always go on the weekend because they basically, if you got like a trailer full of junk like this, they'll have you go to the west side of the building, and there's a pile of garbage. I mean, just mound of it.
Yeah.
And you just end up dumping all your stuff there. They got a big bulldozer that pushes it wherever and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if you got small stuff like garbage cans like that, they'll have you go to the east side you'll go to dump all that, and then
Yeah.
they'll have you go to the west side if you got small cans like that. But of course, because I have all that wood and everything, I just go and dump it all on
Yeah.
the east side.
See, normally I have my tarp on the bottom, put all my stuff over, put the tarp on top so you don't even see it, and then stick one of those nets that are bungee like from Harbor Freight. That way it's all held down, nothing blown out. And I tell them what's in there. I'll say, hey, there's a little bit of construction stuff. There's a lot of house trash. And I tell them what's in there because they ask a lot of times.
Yeah,
It's like if they see something they don't like them, and they can just say, hey, don't put that in there. Like that stove would go in the metal area.
Yeah.
That was a customer. It actually still worked. It's just the glass was shattered, and he didn't want to take the time to look for it.
Yeah.
It's bad now, but it's been out in the rain.
Yeah. And what I like is because right next to it they have the where you take the weeds and the tree branches. And
Yep,
stuff
the
like
green
that.
waste. Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
there.
I
Yeah, I need to trim the trees one more time and then take all these piles in.
Yeah, I take mine and just dump it there. I've had a few people try to cut me off because they're in line waiting
Yeah.
to go into the dump, and they think I'm cutting in front of them. It's like, no, I'm going over here.
Yeah, we're going to the green waste. You need a sign that pops up. Green waste, green waste. So that does work for here, because I've heard someone say it's only for city limits. We're just so out of it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like 3 roads up, it's Sierra Vista or city limits.
yeah, no, it's like, yeah, I've got, I mean, before it's like, I think it's free now. I
Yeah.
mean, when you do the weeds, or it depends on who's running the gate or whatnot.
Yeah,
But,
right.
before it's like, if you were in the city, it didn't cost anything. You just had to prove that you lived in the city, like a gas bill, a trash
phone bill.
more or less.
Yeah.
That you lived in the city limits and everything. If you were in county dumping, it's like $5-10,
Yeah.
which is still no big deal.
No. One of the last times I was there, I weighed in, and when she went to weigh me out, she said, sorry, the weigh-in never registered on the computer. So the most I can charge you is $5.
Got lucky on
Because
that.
that's the minimum.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, thank you. She's like, I don't know what happened to the weight. We had it. You know, it's supposed to register in the computer. When you come back, we bring it back up the file. It was gone. And that day, I had actually quite a bit of stuff in there. It weighed quite a bit. So I think it was 700-800 pounds of stuff.
Wow.
And so yeah, it was pretty heavy. I only paid $5.
Well,
Can't beat it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'll be taking that tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll take that up to the dump.
Yeah, I need to get mine ready. That way, at least if I have time tomorrow, I can do it. Or whenever another weekend, just zoom it over there and go dump it and come back.
Yeah.
Which way do you usually take? Do you go
I
through
just
town?
Go down Highway 90.
I've done
Or
both.
Highway 92.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, to me, it's just too wavy and bumpy to take.
Yeah, going the
most
back
time
route
and
mostly.
Take the back way, and I just don't want it to shake stuff loose.
Yeah.
and
Well, this
come
way,
out.
I'm afraid something's gonna fall off and it's more of an accident hazard
Yeah.
because it's more traffic. But at the same time, it's shorter, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I just stay in the right hand lane all the way into town. Just cruise about 50.
Yep.
Sometimes 55. But when I load it up, I try to load it to where nothing's gonna fall out. Even
Yeah,
when
same.
you go over the bumps and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And it's pretty smooth going all the way into town. But I strap it down pretty good and everything like that. And
what I do sometimes is after I go for a ways on a bumpy, I'll stop and make sure cinch it back up again.
yeah.
Where I used to live in California, it was about a mile dirt road or about a half mile. And it would do it enough so that way it would be nice and settled right before you
Get
go
that.
to the stop sign. You just
Yeah.
ratchet it back down again, and oh, should be good the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the one for county is all the way into Wachuca City, and I ain't going all the way to Wachuca City. to
Yeah,
dump.
that's a ways.
I'm like, no, I'll pay the extra bucks for the gas and everything.
Time's money and gas is money. So
So yeah, that's all I do. I just take it to the dump. They weigh you in, weigh you out. I mean, because the last dump I did, I think was like $30-something.
Yeah.
And I was expecting it to be more. I thought it was heavier, but it wasn't that heavy, I guess.
yep.
I think the most I paid so far is, what was it? was maybe it was 78.
It's a pretty big load.
70, yeah, it was all that wood that I had back over there
Yeah.
and stuff.
I think I remember seeing it
Yeah,
stacked.
it was like the first load that I took, and it had some pretty good sized beams in there, and pretty hefty and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, I mean, I think the time after that was like 40. It was either 46
Skittles.
or
Skittles.
$56.
Okay.
So it wasn't too bad. It just depends on the weight that I have in there. So
Yeah.
I was going to decide not to take the couch, but I think I'm going to take the couch tomorrow. Because, I mean, with the rain, I didn't want to...
Make it heavier.
Yeah, you know what? Forget it. You know, it's like it had some stuff on it. Maybe it didn't get too wet. And I just throw it on there. And,
Yeah, I've always been afraid of that too, because if you didn't have a tarp on your trash that's already strapped, it'll soak in and you just gain probably 50 pounds or more
Yeah.
just from being soaked from rain.
yeah, that's right, because I'm going to take this carpet again.
Yeah, that's
one
some
of the
weight.
things I've been cleaning out over here, so I can pull this back and
Grab it, yeah.
load the carpet up from over here and pull this out. Go ahead and back the wheel over here instead of backing it up over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, little by little.
Yep.
I can get the woman to clean. I always got the kid. I told you I got to get this yard cleaned up.
Yep. Can't do both at the same time.
Exactly. I'm having I had to tie up my youngest right now.
Yeah.
I put him back in the high chair so I can come out here and
Yeah.
water the plants and stuff. I'm like, good God. He keeps climbing up on the back of the recliner. And
Tumbling
I'm afraid
off.
He's gonna go over the back side.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that spot in there.
I was like, man, I've had to stop 3 times already to go in there and pull him off of there.
Yeah. Uh-oh, now I stopped you.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Tied up.
Yep.
Yeah, the oldest I don't have to worry too much about.
Yeah.
Just in there jumping around. One thing about cameras and monitors. And watching
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
monitors.
Yep. All right, you have a good evening.
You too.
I want Skittles.
Nana, where you at, girl?
What's up, Wolfward? Sorry. Yeah, fair enough, Russell. Everything expensive nowadays. I was just joking. Okay, see ya. Hard to find places to create a bedroom in a condo's $13,900. Mine's $1,100, but I got an acre. It's all fenced off. Skittles, we love you. Yep, there he is. There's Skittles. Good boy. There's Canella. Good old Canella. And the donkeys. And the donkeys. Good old donks. I don't know you had a Safeway there. Yeah, we have a Safeway. Yep. Skittles, be nice. We have a Safeway, a Fry's, which is like a Kroger. Hey, stop picking on each other. And we have a Walmart, and then we have a Food City. Canella, no. Hey, psst, stop trying to get in there, Canella. She gets in there sometimes. She'll hop the fence where the donkeys pushed it down. She's trying to do it now. What's up, Mama? What's up, girl? Good girl. Skittles, stop nipping at Nella. Hey. Skittles. I think he's trying to keep her from hopping the fence. He keeps nibbling at her and going "Rrr" a little bit while she's looking over the fence trying to jump. Canella, no, you don't want to go in here. They'll stomple you. They'll stomp you out. They'll just stomp you all over. Canella, no. Canella, no. That's another thing she does. She tries to put her paw right here and pull on it and sneak in between that. Need to put a second latch in there. Canella, no. Canella, no. Alright. Now she's really going to want to come in. Oh, what's up, girl? Oh, Canella, no. I'm trying to get in here. Gross. What's up, little one? What's up? Why are you looking sad? Oh, why are you looking forlorn? Canella, no, look at that. Canella's trying to hop over and Skittles is telling her no by going like this on the back on her scruff here. Canella, no, get your head out, no. She's gone in here twice already. She'll hop this fence, Nella no, and wander around with the donkeys. I don't know how she got back out other than I helped her out. What's up, girl? Good boy, Skittles. Keeping her out. She keeps trying to jump the fence, but Skittles pushes her off. That's Skittles, and that big one's Canella. She keeps trying to jump it. Oh, good girl. Good mama. Good girl. Yeah.
Please like and subscribe. We like you so much. Please like and subscribe.
Donkeys are talking. Wow. When donkeys talk. Yeah, that's biblical, by the way. There was a donkey in the Bible that talked. Canella, no, don't try to get in. Canella, no. She keeps trying to get in. Skittles keeps nipping her. Telling her, don't you go in. Good boy, Skittles. Just don't make it so you get hurt when you try to tell her not to go in. Okay? Good donkeys. Look at that. He's like, don't do that. What are you doing? Good Skittles. He's actually keeping her out. He goes, snip, nap, nap. He keeps snapping the air right in front of her. Good boy, Skittles. Just don't get bit while you're at it, okay? She can hurt pretty good. You know that, too. She's bit you before. Because once in a while, these two get on each other's nerves. Nella, no. You don't want to come in here. You're getting a fight. I mean, you've been in here before, but usually the donkeys run after him. Nella, are you going to be good if I let you in? All right, be good. Be good, Mama, okay? You just want to go explore. I let him in here once in a while. Little one's like, what? What's that? Like, what in the world? Who's like, who dat? Who dat? Oh, those are doggies. This is the one that usually goes after him. Mama here. Little one, just stay where you're at. You'll be fine. Skitters. Water in the bush. Canella's going to water the bush too. Oh, by the way, our neighbors, they had a little colt or foal over there. Right there, across the way there. Right there. There's a little teeny one right next to her. See you, Russell. Have a good one. Thanks for cropping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, they had a foal or a filly, one or the other. It's to the left of that dark one that's turning right now. There it is. Now it's right in front of it, or behind it, I mean. Anywho. Here's the pup dogs. Hey, hey, nope, no stomping. He's about to stomp off. Stay over here. Okay, Mama? You stay over here. I don't let them in here very often, the two dogs, so I don't want them to get in. Hey, AT! What you cooking? I was cooking tacos earlier, buddy. Appreciate you coming in, David Miller. Yeah, I don't let the dogs in with the donkeys very often, because if I leave them unsupervised, this one will chase them all over the place and huff and puff and probably kick them. I don't know about that one. She usually just runs around in the corners. The one's a healer herding dog, so I got you, Mama. You don't go after him, okay? Yeah, AT, you just missed Russell. He was wondering where you were. A few of you. And I said, well, AT hasn't even been in here yet. The other two were. There's that little horsey. Here, I'll zoom in. Look at that. There's that little horsey. Right in the center of the screen. That's its mama right there. The gray one. Dark gray one. It's about to pop on the other side of that creosote bush. Desert broom, I mean. There he is. Or she, I don't know what. Hey, Full Throttle. Sir, sorry it's been a while. Hope you've been well. Pretty much. David says, looks like interesting country there. It kind of looks like where I'm at. I'm in Arizona here. Southern Arizona. And these are my donkeys. This one's Mama. That one's little one, even though she looks like, I wonder if she got it mixed up, the older lady I got them from. And we got 2 dogs. The bigger one's a German Shepherd, Canella, and that little one in the corner is Red Australian Heeler. His name's Skittles. Nevada, oh, that's pretty close. Usually when I go to Nevada is when I was visiting my sister. Hey, little one. Hey, come on. Come here. I don't want you to get hurt. Come on. Don't you go bugging the doggies, okay? Mama. Yeah, I used to visit my sister that was up north in California, and I'd go to Reno, Nevada to go to that Cabela's over there. Sparks area. To get pew-pew projectiles. Because Cali had some really strict stuff that I didn't like. Even though I had all the paperwork to get it right in Cali. I ride wild donkey. Alright, come on you two. Come on. Canella, Skittle, come on. Let's go out. Make sure they're not going to chase after him. Out. Shh, shh. Canella, out. Go out. Good donkeys. Good girls. Yeah. Alright, you had your fun, you two. Satisfied now that you don't have to come in here? As long as I don't go in here when I'm gone. Oh, there's those little horsies. There's a little horsey. There it is. Look at that little thing. It's so cute. Hey, mama. You big mama, huh? Look at that little horsey. How cute that thing is. Hi. That little thing is so cute. I want to go give it a hug. Look how cute that is. Hey, little one. You're in Reno right now? Oh, yeah. Weren't you going to a Pew Pew show over there? Look at that little thing. He or she, I'm not sure what it is. It's so cute. Can't tell. That thing is so cute. Just trotting along just like its mama. Well, got to go. Just want to drop a like. Thank you. Appreciate it. I want to see the 500 go boom. Oh, that's what you want to see? They're slowly building their other add-on here. Right here is a new add-on. They put some poles in. I've been thinking about putting my shade thingy up for the donkeys. I have a car cover similar to that one over there that the cover material is torn all up. And so I figure I can put a shade cloth on the top of it. Or maybe wrap the sides with a shade cloth and put the top with a regular, just a plain old tarp. What'd you two find over here, huh? What'd you find amongst this old bed spring? Finding something to chew on? There's an old, I didn't even know this was here. There's an old mattress. That's weird. They used to have their trash pile back here. It's like an old shade. One of those collapsible shade things. What's up, rich guy? You're sick? Oh no. That's sad. What are you doing, huh, mama? She loves the attention. Look at that. She just loves it. She just loves it. Loves it. Loves it. Yeah. Looks like worst storm is just gonna go north of campsite. Oh, that's good. Don't want it hitting you when you're camping out, especially if you're in tents or just a hammock or just roughing it, sleeping bag on the ground or on some rocks. Skittles, he's just waiting at the gate. Good old little boy. I'm coming out, Nella. I'm coming out, Canella. If you want to see the 500 go boom, I do have videos of it. When 500s go boom. Skittles. Camilla. Glampers got an RV. That's not camping. I'm sorry. Actually, maybe I'm not. That is not camping. That's RVing.
Oh, Skittles. You got a goat head in his foot. Come here. Come here, buddy. Okay, I think I got it off for you. Look at Skittles. Look at Skittles. Look at him. He's adorable. Don't you just want to kiss that face?
Yeah, that's called RVing, not camping. Unfortunately for you. I think the donkeys got into one of my bags again and opened it up. More trash got flung around. I'm getting some wind. Kick stuff around too. You got something in your foot too, Nella? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a knockout. Yeah, tomorrow I need to load up trash into the trailer. Get it ready for the dump. 500 needs more boom time. Don't be scared. Oh, I'm not scared. I love shooting that thing. I'd rather shoot my 460. It's a little less kaboomy. It's a little more comfortable in the hand, that's why. Like the actual handle is way better because Smith & Wesson, way better design than the cowboy style handle that's just solid rubber. I know, but have to keep wife happy. Yep. See, the neighbor's mowing his lawn right now, and I bet she's going to go dumping it in the road. I need to go out there with my sign that says no dumping. He always dumps it out the very beginning where there's a big old mud hole right now because it got rained. We got rain the other day. Wow, those clouds are getting huge over there in Mexico. They're going back into the U.S. too, pretty far back. Big old storm, it looks like that's probably in New Mexico, that storm. We're pretty close to New Mexico as well. 30 miles, something like that, 40 minutes? No. Probably 50 miles. New Mexico's 50 miles. I think Mexico itself's like 15, something like that. Takes me about 25 minutes to get to Mexico from where I'm at. I mean, unless you want to drive right to the fence and climb over it, then that's more like 15 maybe, 20. Because I got some friends that their property is right next to someone else's property that's right on the border wall road, the border fence road. So it's their property, then somebody else's, in the border wall road, and then the border wall. Yep. Ooh, I can see into your soul. Don't get scared. I'm scared. Oh, the ants are all out again. They know when to dig. I wonder if the ones in by the donkeys are digging too. I found another hole of them across the way by my trailer. Let's see if they're out.
Skittles, should we go see if they're out? Huh?
Let's go see if the other hormigas. That's what ants are in Spanish. Hormigas. And termites are termites or something like that. Let's see, I found another one of their holes over here. Are they out? I didn't even know there was one over here until the other day I saw them digging. I thought it was near this gopher hole here. I don't see him. There's usually 3 holes, and then I found a 4th one the other day. Let's see if these guys are out. Let's see here. I don't see that these ones are. Nope, they're not out. There's only 1 or 2 stragglers hanging out. I see one. And a dinky little ant. I don't think the ones over here in the donkey pen are out either. Oh, if the donkey's going potty. Oh, yep, they're out. Yep, they're digging. They're right there.
Donkeys. It's like, don't video me going potty.
Yeah, it reset. I changed from camera to camera. It hasn't did that in a while. What's up, Steve? Yep, it's hot here too. Hey, come on. It was 97 here today. Yesterday it was too, but it's more humid. Day before that, one of the days was 101. Come on. Tuesday or Wednesday. Come on, puppies. Come on. It just reset. I switched cameras and automatically reset to. I had to start it back up. Skittles, are you trying to steal my milk? The weasel. Make sure my taco's still here.
Skittles, Canela, move out of the way.
Pretty much out of milk here. 109 where you're at? Yeah, Arizona City's pretty hot though. Isn't that by Toltec Road? By the Flying J? Isn't that Flying J over there? Toltec Road there by just the other side of Casa Grande. Northwest of Casa Grande. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yes. Yep, I remember that right over there. Pup dogs. Brr. Yeah, he passed on the way to Phoenix.
Well, now the other donkey's going potty.
It's interesting. Donkeys are similar to how cows are. When they hear one going, then the rest of them go too. What's up, Dave? How's it going? We just got done not too long ago making tacos. We ate 2 of the 3. Then we were talking to the neighbor for a little while and walking around petting the donkeys. Couple things. Petro and Pride. Yeah, yep. I remember that Petro there. And isn't there a Pilot over there too? Let's see, let's bring in our Yave. Well, actually, it's not quite a key, it's a fob. There's a key in it, I guess. Canela, come on, girl. Canela, come on. I gotta clean up my extra hamburger and veggies, tomatoes, a little bit of cilantro and lettuce. I wouldn't mind going to the swap meet tomorrow. The good one, though, that they have is over in Huachuca City. Or actually, Whetstone. That's even farther. Over where? I'm in Arizona. He was talking about Arizona City, which is in Arizona, too. Obviously, hence the name.
Canela. Canela. Come on, puppies. Come on. Come on, Skittles. Canela.
Over there. Over where? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Stinger? Appreciate you coming by. Ugh. Time to chill.
You guys get to see my messy hair.
Hurry up, tuck it underneath this nice camo hat from Kings that we're not supported by, but we would love to be supported by. Yeah, it was an okay day. Better than yesterday because I didn't have to do as much attic crawling around. Sorry, I got a hair near my eyeball. I crawled through an attic a whole bunch yesterday. It was a pain. It was so hot up there. Had a mask on, headlamp, had a hat backwards, so the back side of the hat wasn't this one. I wouldn't take this up there. And the headlamp was here. That way the back side doesn't get as much junk falling on my neck between my neck and my shirt. Still got all itchy like crazy. Took a cold shower yesterday because I got too much heat. I was getting the chills. I was getting locked up, my muscles, even though I drank like a gallon of water or a gallon of liquid yesterday. 3/4 of water, and the rest was probably the other quarter was soda from I had lunch at what's that place? McDonald's. It's literally like a half mile or less from a job I was at. We installed electrical for $220 on an EV. Yep, attics in southern Arizona. Nope. Hey, even in Central California, in Fresno in the summer, you don't want to be in an attic either. I was in a few times installing like new fans, you know, like the vent fans in the bathroom. I installed them one time when it was really hot outside. Whoo, not fun. Not fun. The one they had wasn't working right, or was too small or something. I can't remember. Or maybe I added it in. No, I think it already had one. I stuck a new one in. That was I think 100 CFM instead of 80 or whatever theirs was, 50 maybe. Can't remember.
Skittles, what are you doing? Huh? What's up, dog?
I'm debating on getting up early, like I've been the last couple days, earlier than normal, and going repelling in the morning when it's still cool to hike to the repelling. Now, once you get up to the rock face, it's in the shade almost all day long. You know, up here in Prescott, I don't like the attics. Yeah, I know, right? Prescott. I would love to go Prescott. It's just a little ways for me. It's like 5 hours, maybe 4, something like that. Because to Phoenix is 3 3/4 or 3 1/4, something like that. But yeah, if I would go that far, I might as well go to that swap meet that's over there. I wouldn't bring Skittles, unfortunately. Last Saturday we went in. I think that was last Saturday. Yeah, we went to some mines. Unfortunately, they were closed up. We still got some neat looking rocks and videos I got to post. Shorts and GoPro content. And then we did a big loop around the mountains here, all the way to Parker Lake. Then teed off up through Elgin and Sonoyta, then hooked up to 82 right there. Circled back through Whetstone, came through Sierra Vista, and got home. 4 to 4.5. Yeah, that's probably closer. I think I said 4, right? I think I said to Phoenix was like 3 1/4. Depends where you go. If you're on the downside of Phoenix or the upper end, which is like Glendale or something. What's up, tired redneck? That's what I was yesterday, a tired redneck. I'm tired today, but not as bad as yesterday. What's up, bud? I'm technically not a redneck. I am South. I don't know why they don't call this South. We are South. I'm like just about as south as you can get in Arizona. I'm about, if I could fly, about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. If I could fly, about 15 minutes from the border. Been getting camping gear ready. Awesome. How hot is it here? Today it got about 97. Humidity was probably 30 or 40. A couple days ago it was hotter yet. It was 101. I think actually day before yesterday. And the humidity was a little bit more, and then we got rain in the afternoon. We got, was that Wednesday or Tuesday? We got an inch and a half in like 2 hours or something. Like it just, golly washer. It was crazy. But then yesterday, the day before that, my sister got like 2 inches in like 2 hours. Like it really went. We're getting our monsoons here, so you'll get these patches of rain floating around that'll just dump like crazy. And then when it gets real bad, it'll just be like for a day, just raining, more of like a medium rain drizzle. It'll be lightning and thundering, and then it'll just go away the next day. Let's see, man, you guys are lucky we've been around 69 in humidity. Not 6-7? No. Well, that's because we live in Arizona, so it's not as humid. It's going to start getting more humid, though. Like, it'll get in the 70s or 80s, close to 80s. End of July, beginning of August, the humidity will go way up. What's up? Full Draw Outdoors. Appreciate you coming by. Hey, buddy, that too hot. Headed to Alaska soon to cool off. Hey, I would love to go to Alaska. Hang out with Murphy's Diesel was up there rescuing that cool looking thing up there. He's from Flagstaff. I'm supposed to meet up with him with another subscriber. Yeah, and it depends on if you go the front or back way. Back way being up through Kirkland and Peoples Valley. Yep. Yeah, that's the way I used to take when I lived in Wickenburg. I would go up, what highway is that there? Through Peoples Valley, Kirkland, Yarnell Hill. I would go that way when we would go church camping at Lynx Lake, which is there in Prescott. Sometimes too we'd go up there just for when it snowed to Yarnell Hill or Prescott. Have you ever seen any lever action Henrys at any sales? Henrys, maybe. It's usually a Winchester's. Like there was a neat looking Winchester. I think it was a 3840 or 3850. That was at the swap meet a couple months ago. He might still have me. It was a decent deal. What's your favorite part about living in Arizona? What's up, Gosp? GSP, I guess I'll call you Gosp. I don't know. 1493. Well, I was born and raised here, so it's nice to be back here because I lived in Cali for 12 years, a little over. So it's nice to be back in Arizona. I enjoy the desert. I enjoy hiking the mountains just literally outside my door. Tall mountains, they call them sky islands because they're 8,000-9,000 feet. I love exploring old mines around here. There's a lot of caves in southern Arizona, so I explore a decent amount of caves around here. It's just cool. I would love to live in Alaska, but I doubt I could survive. Yeah, I don't know if I could survive the winters. Live less than 2 miles from Lynx Lake. Cool. Yeah, we used to have church campouts from our church there in Wickenburg, where I used to be part of. We would go up there every year to Lynx Lake, camp out amongst the water. Me and my younger brother, we checked to see who could go the fastest around the whole lake. I beat him by a pretty long shot. You ever go through any tight caves? Yeah, a few of them, all right. Big enough I barely fit through. Grew up in Alaska, currently live in a PA plan to move back to Alaska next year. Nice. I have 2 brothers in Alaska. Or not Alaska, Pennsylvania. Let's see, Fredericksburg, Myerstown, Lebanon area. Nutty Putty, I've heard of it, never been there. I believe it's still shut and closed because of that accident that happened. I've watched some of the videos about how they tried to rescue him. Remakes. Excuse me, I had a itchy throat there. I forget where the actual cave is at. Yeah, I've been in some tight ones before. It's usually not tight for too long, though, the ones I've been in. Dude, that's just nuts. I'd never cave, I don't think. Well, check out my channels. I don't know, have you seen my channel where I explore caves and stuff? I just posted part 5, I think it was, or was it part 3? Part 4 or 5 of the cave exploring my nephews and I did. We actually rappelled into a slot that went down to a lake. It's more of like a pond lake that was so full you couldn't see the bottom. You could see rocks jetting out underneath. They didn't go down that far because the rope didn't quite reach, and I didn't want them to go all the way down there. We were short a harness, or actually 2, but ended up being, originally it was going to be 1 harness short, ended up being 2 because 1 harness didn't fit. So let's see, just couldn't do it. Yep. Yeah, it's still closed down. Yep, Nutty Putty. Yep, don't think I've seen that, dude. So I have Pepper Sauce Caverns. That's the backside of Mount Lemmon in Arizona, in Tucson. And I have a couple others. The other one, or currently only just one other, is it's not real far from where I live, but I can't tell you where it's at other than it's, in Arizona. It is protected. You do have to apply for a permit to get in there. It is locked up. It's to protect the environment and make sure that nobody vandalizes it. So you have to apply for a key. That one with the nephews, I was there in March, but I was just there 2 weekends ago for my birthday on the 13th. My nephews, same ones, 3 nephews and 2 ladies went. One of them was a guide that I had another time I was in that cave when we had a cave club get together and we explored a couple caves over there. But yeah, it's cool. I love it. We post your channel, but you must be a mod to post links. Oh yeah, let me sorry about that. Here, hold the fort. Let's see here. Hold the fort. There we go. There you go. Happy New Year, Dave. Don't think you've seen that. Yeah, they're cool. I have also mine shaft repelling. So I have a 3-part series of mine shaft repelling. I have part 1 posted, that's about 30 feet deep. Part 2 posted, that's 120 something feet deep. Part 3, I'm done with it. I need to post it. That one is about 90 feet deep to 100. So yeah, we repelled on the 6th, June 6th. Me and 2 other caver guys. They came down from Tucson and we repelled down into some some mine shafts. What's up, John Crump? How's it going, brother? Appreciate you coming by. It's been a while. It's one of the big dogs. He's got over 100K subscribers with that little bracket around his name. Appreciate you coming by. How you been? Talking about the channel here. Mine exploring in caves and stuff. Thanks. I'll help out when I can. Yeah, I haven't made someone a mod in a long time. It's because I don't have that many people in here anymore. I mean, I used to get 150 to 400 people in here at once. Now I'm lucky if I get 10. I think it got to 11 for a while, but I don't think I saw any higher than that tonight. Ever since Gemini took over the algorithms about 5-6 months ago. Got an injection against the VA assault weapon ban. Virginia. I was thinking VA as in Veteran Affairs Hospital. There you go. Give it to him, buddy. It's definitely infringing, right? Mm-hmm. Shall not be infringed. What do you think that is? Infringement. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Crump v. Cates. There you go. Show that Karen. Show that Cates. That's her last name, I guess, usually. Yeah, what's the one that keeps going on and on in Cali? I forget what it's called. Something versus Bonta. It's the mag restriction, I think. Something versus Bonta. I can't remember. I'm not really up on the news in Cali much anymore now that I don't live there. I'm from Arizona, lived in Cali for 12 years, now I'm back in Arizona. It's nice to be home. We don't really have any bands here. It's a blessing. Pretty much like Texas, is not better when it comes to pew-pews. Yeah, we got nice laws here when it comes to that stuff. Second Amendment. Supposedly there's going to be some laws passing in July, could affect some things, but I don't think it's too major. Go check out the second channel, Drums Outdoor Adventures. Yep, that's my second one. Yep. That one's strictly outdoors only. I don't have any gun content in that other than when I'm hiking. I'll have a firearm on my side. Or some caves, I'll have a firearm or mines. Because you never know what you're going to come across. Especially in the old mines. I've come across rattlesnakes. I've come across owls. No cats yet. While I'm hiking, I came across a bear. What was that other one? A Coatimundi. You know, there's weird people out there too, so I hike with a firearm. Usually two of them. One on my side and a 10 mil in the backpack usually. Apparently Trump is talking about making a federal carry law. That'd be nice. But California is still somehow going to get out of it. That New York probably. One dummy won't allow it. Of course, he's the mayor of New York City, but yeah, because some people don't like firearms, but they love outdoor stuff. So I'll post all the outdoor stuff only on that other channel, Drums Outdoor Adventures. That one's got 277 subs, I think. This one's got 8,170, 71, something like that. It's been hovering over, excuse me, right at 70, 8,170, back and forth. What's weird is I got a lot of subscribers from one video, or a decent amount, but it didn't really go up. And then the other day, when I closed off the live, when I was editing videos, it said I only had 4 views. But if you look on the video itself, it says I have 94. So I'm like, okay, maybe a couple people did watch it, but not that many. So that's just kind of weird. But yeah, my part 1 of the mine repelling, that one has 651 views. What's weird is it climbs and climbs and climbs, but YouTube shut it off. It all of a sudden plateaued. And it's a flat spot now in the algorithms. It makes no sense because people liked it. They're putting thumbs up. They're watching it. 651 people. And then they shut it off. I don't know why they do that. They do that with shorts too. It'll get piles of subs and likes, and then they'll shut it off and cap it. Why? Because they don't want me to make any money. Shadow banning. We don't use that language. That's what they say. But then they say, well, we have the right to throttle this, that, and the other. That's shadow banning. Or that's why he's making the law. He says states should be able to infringe. Exactly. Exactly. It should be that if you do, you get thrown in the locker. Mm-hmm. Like with all the other liars. That should be, right? Especially Mr. Newsom. Mm-hmm. And a couple others that are out there in that state. Ruining it. I guess he's terms up now shortly, so. Yeah, that's what some people call him. Or nuisance. Nuisance or new scum. I try to hold my tongue with that. I have called him nuisance before because he is. But we are supposed to respect those who have the rule over us. Unless it goes contrary to God's word, we're supposed to obey it. That's what it says in the Bible, at least. Sometimes it's harder said than done, right? I mean, when you start saying it's fine to snip children. That's totally wrong. They're totally for it over there. Altering children and doing things they shouldn't.
Well, he said he's a boy, he's a girl when he was 5, so he's gonna get changed over.
Dumb. Dumb. Bunch of Fruit Loops over there. Good old Fruity Loops. Actually bad. They're not good for you. I eat them once in a blue moon, the off-brand ones. Tell me Newsom isn't contrary against... Oh, he definitely is. He definitely is, Dave, Alyssa. Definitely. Like, probably 90% or more of him, unfortunately. And hey, I'd be in the same place if I wanted to rebel against God, and if I didn't have him in my life, I'd be contrary against him too. Now, am I currently still? I'm human, so yeah. Sometimes I have my old man, the flesh, that wants to come up and is contrary against the truth too. That's when we got to daily ask God to give us strength to live in victory and live above the world. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eye, and the pride of life, as they say. Excuse me. Let's close down this little questionnaire. I don't know if anybody ever even answered it. Let's see, I've been doing the live probably close to 2 hours. Because it reset and it says 22 minutes, and I think it reset like an hour and 10. So I'm like an hour and 38 minutes maybe. Something like that. Who's the top fan anyway? Zero is at 150. Then Micah, then Russell, then Dave. And it goes down from there. Least amount is Carly. I don't remember a Carly in here. Let's see. Happy Pride Month. Oh, there's Carly. Hi, Carly. How you doing? It does say King there. It says King's Camo. It says King's. It's a camo company. We all slip. Good thing we had Jesus. If it was up to me being good, I'd be screwed. Yep. Because all our righteousnesses are as filthy rags. We can do nothing. We'll try to do good, but in our own strength, we can't. We can kind of for a time, but then sin takes a hold on us again and we fall. Versus with Christ, it doesn't mean we don't fall, but we have a different mindset. A different mindset. Oh, sorry guys, I'm pretty tired. Wasn't too long of a day, but it was okay. I was waiting for a package to come in that needed an adult signature. Hey, Andrew, how's the weather over there? Is it muggy as all get out? It's been warm here. We've been having some of our monsoons come in and out. Hey, Andrew, too, did you see the short I just posted for members only? Check it out. Just posted it right before I started the live. Members only. If you want to see it. Cost $1.99 a month, folks. Starting price. Goes up from there. $1.99, $2.99, and $3.99 if I recall. We're supposed to be doing that giveaway hopefully next month. Hats, t-shirts, stickers. And we got our own merge store too, so check it out. Link is in the description of our channel as well as in our channel store. Yep. Hats, t-shirts, stickers, hoodies, placemats, tumblers, coffee mugs, all sorts of good stuff. I think I've had 3 orders. Then 2 weeks ago I think I started the merge, and I've got 3 orders so far. No, Stinger, I keep all those. Unless it's an electrical switch that has a lever on it, I can give that away. I still need to send my Henry in. I need to find the print sheet and get some ink for my printer because it dried out or it ran out, one or the other. Print out the shipping label and then ship it off. Clean it real good first because I have shot it a couple times trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Something hangs up in it. How's it going? Been raining for weeks. Today finally on its first sunny day. Sounds like you have been busy. I have been busy, yeah. It's been okay. Yesterday was a little rough. We got rain 2 days ago, about 2 inches, inch and a half. And fun fact, when they used the term filthy rags in Hebrew, it actually referred to the pus-filled wound coverings, not just dirty, but truly gross. Like from the lepers. I'll check it out. Yep, it's about a 3-minute short. It was actually 3 minutes and 12 seconds. I didn't realize it went that long, otherwise I would have cut it short so it fit exactly in a 3-minute. So the ending doesn't say as much as I actually did say on the video. But yeah, I acquired something and I had it shipped to my house. Adult signature. So might give you a little hint what it could be. Wink, wink. Check it out. Yep. LOL, Dave. I was eating a taco when I read that. I just got done eating tacos myself. I made them. Still got one more of them. I had made 3 of them on the live. I started out the live with cooking. Cooking with Desert. I think that's what I called this. And I think I put in the hashtags tacos. Sorry, Stinger. A pus filled with wound coverings. Leprosy. LOL, good. Except now it's not because I just rubbed it in more. Put some salt in that wound. Well, I probably should let you all go. I know Andrew hasn't been on here long, though. Tacos sound good. Yep. Yeah, mine were hot because I stuck some Carolina Reaper sauce on them. Not much, because you can't put much on that. You'll burn your mouth out. I mean, they were hot still. Yeah, I've been live an hour and 45 minutes roughly, so. My timer resets, so I'm not exactly sure how long, but. Yep. Yeepers. I don't know, I'm so tempted to go repelling tomorrow if it's not raining in the morning, and then in the afternoon get the trash together, get it ready to take to the dump. Not that I will go to the dump. I got to get laundry soap. I got to clean my room, clean the living room as much as I can because my roommate's packing, so he has clothes everywhere. Clean the kitchen. There's some trash in there I got to put out in the trailer to load up. Just playing down for the night. Yep. So, I don't know. It's too hot to hike right now. I did last year in June twice, and it was just too hot. It was very hot. I mean, late on. Okay. Hey, when you go live, let me know on Discord. For some reason, YouTube won't allow your notifications to come through. That's YouTube. So, they just changed something in YouTube. If you subscribe to somebody and turn on all notifications, it'll pop up with a little balloon that says, if you don't regularly, this is paraphrased, if you don't regularly watch this channel, you will only get notifications in your inbox, not an alert. So I'm like, yeah, now we know why they're making it restricted. If you don't watch a channel that often, they will not push the content to you, which is them shadow banning again. Because every once in a while, I want to see how guys that I don't watch that often is doing. Hey, if I haven't watched them in a while, it will not push them. 100 today. It was 97, 98 today. Yesterday about the same. Day before 101, 102. Like, I can actually do a live while I'm rappelling. I did a live the other day when I was rappelling on the cliffs. Trying to. The rope was way too stretchy. It was one for, it was a dynamic rope. So it gave about between 4 and 5 feet. So when I would try to lift myself up with all the gear, it would just stretch and I couldn't unhook very well. Stupid YouTube. I know. I think they realize they're way too big and they can't control everything, so they're just shutting people off. That's the only thing I can think of. They're using AI for the algorithms, so I mean, how do they not have time to do it then? But that's what ruined it. when they did AI for the algorithms, Gemini took over about 5 months ago, maybe 6 now, and ruined it for everybody, not just gun content. Watch Tack every day, but it seems like you go live just after him during the week. Oh, Tactical, yeah, he goes live about 3:30 my time, and then I go live 6 o'clock my time. It's going to doom their system. I know, right? So if they're not pushing content, they're making less money. So they're shooting themselves in the foot. If they would push mine like they used to, they would have had thousands of dollars from me, and I would have had thousands of dollars in my pocket too. So it's a lose-lose for them. So that's bad from a business perspective. You know, there's people who like our content because we used to have 400 people in there at once and get 30,000 impressions or more per live. If I still had that and getting piles of donations and jewels and likes and all this, they would get probably $200-300 live, maybe. And I would get, I would get that, but then once the cut, I'd probably get maybe 100. They'd get 100. Not quite. It's weird. They get 30%. The other 21% is fees and taxes, and then I get 49%. So I lose out on 51%. It's crazy. I lost a whole bunch. Here, someone donated me birthday gift money because my birthday just passed, and it was $306.98. I only got 49% of that. Yeah. So now I've had Cash App, but I also have Buy Me a Coffee, which only takes 5%. Yeah, that's well. I don't know their system. That's well. I don't know the objective, and they don't theirs either. It doesn't seem like it. The only things that they really push are weird stuff that is inappropriate or dumb and goofy. That's what they push, because that's what people watch. And so they push that. It's just brain rot. You know, ours is not brain rot, and it's stuff that they don't like. God, country, freedom, guns, just plain old simple people, just a normal old chat. They don't like that, so they don't push it. Yeah, me and Tack were just talking about this when they changed to try to keep up with TikTok. They fell off. Yeah, because they push the shorts so much, which is pretty much what TikTok is. So some of my subscribers are like, you have nice content in your long format videos that you could snip sections of those and use them for shorts. I said, yeah, that's true. I'd have to run it through, which I have an app that'll run it through and make them into 3-minute increments. That way I have piles of stuff I could use for shorts if I want. We rescued a snake the other day in a mine. I need to clip that and stick it in as a short. There's two sections of that. So that could be 2 shorts right there. We rescued a snake out of a 35-foot mine in that spot when we rappelled down in. The other one was 120-something feet deep. That one had a rattlesnake in it. I was not rescuing him. The other one had a gopher snake or a racer in it too, but we didn't have our bag with us. That one was about a 90-foot drop, and it was down like 100 foot back in like a side shaft. That was on the 6th of June. We did that with me and 2 cave buddies from Tucson. Well, one was stationed in Tucson, Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. He's from New York. The other one is from Tucson. Anyways. Yeah, don't get me on YouTube. I get so ticked off at YouTube. I complained about them taking 51%. They're like, well, we took our 30, and the 21% is all the fees from credit cards and Apple and this, that, and the other. I said, there's no way those fees are 21%. I know it looks all in order. It's all great. So I get 49 and you guys get 51? That makes no sense. It doesn't seem like anything that is America, it seems. No, they don't. They don't like anything that's American. I resource a bull snake or a garter snake, but ain't touching a rattlesnake. I've touched a rattlesnake, a live one, once. Yep, they are full of it, Andrew. Yeah, my old boss, when I worked at a cattle ranch, he caught a live one. And so while he was holding it, I was touching it on a live rattlesnake. I've touched freshly killed with its head off for a rattlesnake. We offed it, but I've never I've never caught a live one rattlesnake. Gotten close to them. One of the mines I jumped in one time had one right in there, and so I got out of there right away. I have a short about that one. Yummy? Yeah, we ate it. It was good. Yep, we ate the rattlesnake. We fried it like fried chicken. Breaded it up. Deep fried. It's a little bit segmented meat like a fish, but a little more rubbery. So people carrying around rattlesnakes like pets. Oh my. Do that little boop on the nose like that one guy does for his shorts. I have a rattlesnake hanging on my wall I got. Tanned it myself. Yep, we used to do that too. That if you were wearing a hijab or had blue hair, they'd push you. Yeah, or if I was a girl shaking this up top or my booty. Yeah. Yeah, that would get pushed because they'd get piles of people saying, ooh, ah, beautiful, this, that, and the other. Will you be my wife? Da, 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 da. Yeah, all this stuff. Uh-huh. We know. It's all the woke stuff they love to push and make their money on. Oh, you're getting me on it again, Dave. Back on the hate wagon, YouTube hate wagon. The main reason why I stay is because for my friends, and it's the platform that still pushes the most, even though it doesn't work very well. That's all they're about. Exactly, Andrew. It's dumb. It's sad. It used to be pretty good. Even when I first started almost a year ago, July something is the first short I ever posted. It was okay then. Got Tack to put his hair in a man bun one time. His hair's long enough to do that? The Tourist California, ring a bell. Yep, my sister lived there for a while. She's down here in Benson now. What about Alturas? Track the only platform we have currently. Yeah, because Rumble's not pushing content. Kick, I don't know. I haven't used them yet. Twitch is a little unique. Clapper's unique. The nice thing about Clapper, Kicker, and Twitch, you can touch firearms on there. Same with Instagram, but I don't have enough followers on Instagram yet. I have like 520. I need to post more over there so I can get more followers. I started slowly posting more and more stuff over there, and I'll put a post about, hey, I got a video on YouTube that I just posted. Check it out. And here's like a screenshot of it. I should put a link on there too. I'm not sure how to copy links from a phone over there because it's running through an app. But Twitch is super left wing. Kick, I think, is owned by the same company. It's laid out exactly the same. I'm guessing it's the same company. Most social media networks are. Truth Social's not, of course, and not Twitch. X is a little less than it used to be. Those other platforms that are special for certain things. Yeah, they got some weird stuff happening on them. I mean, on Clapper, I saw some things that I was shocked, and then what it was is I was having a live with someone else, and someone else hopped in to join, and they did very inappropriate stuff, and then they got kicked out automatically by Clapper. They said, oh, you were showing stuff that you're not supposed to, and they got kicked out. Yeah, Kick and Twitch are basically the same. Yeah, they're exactly set up the same. Yeah, Instagram is... I don't have enough followers to do a live over there yet. You have to have 1,000 followers to go live on Instagram. Twitch is you don't need any. Kick, you don't need any, I don't believe. And then YouTube is 50. Instagram is 1,000. You need 1,000 followers. I'm a little over halfway now, I think. Need to push it. Yeah. I've been slowly putting more content on, so I'm trying to get to that 1,000. I've gotten I think today I got a follower or two. I usually get one every day. It seems like I get one every day. That's because I follow other people that I see, and I hope they follow back. So if I have more content and they look at it, they hope they're more likely to follow back. Insta is very degenerate. Degenerate. What does that mean? I forget. A degenerate is usually someone that's bad for society. Something like that. What social media network isn't? Now, Facebook, I have a few things posted on there, but they're not as gun friendly. They're not very gun friendly though either. Degenerate, lacking morals. Well, that too, yeah. I've reported lots of things on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook shorts that are very inappropriate. And then ads will pop up that are way inappropriate. Like, what? That's like dirty. And I'll report them, the ads that pop up on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, it's crazy. When you're watching a short and an ad will pop up on the bottom, that's very inappropriate. Yep. And a lot of people, of course, on YouTube have OF accounts, and I'll report every single one that I find if they've got one. Because they have a link that goes directly to that site. That is an adult site. That is a no-no on YouTube. Yeah, but we are the bad ones. Exactly. We're following our God-given 2A amendment here in the United States. And we're the bad guys. We're following the letter of the law. They aren't. And we're the bad guy. They're the ones bad for society. Rotten brains. Seen stuff on Facebook and gun groups, but have say not thing for sale. Yeah. That's like, that's what I put too. Yeah, educated general having declined from former state of normality, morality and quality, degraded, corrupt, or perverted. Exactly. Yep. Degenerate behavior. Definitely the perverted and corrupt. Yep. Lacking quality, normality, and morals. Yep. Exactly. That's what happens when you watch TV and shorts and all this stupid stuff when you're little and you do it the rest of your life. You're raising a whole generation that's like that. Was that the Z's and the Xers? I forget. I'm a millennial. I was born in 1990. It stopped in 95 was the last year. It started in 81, 82, millennials. I forget. Anyways. They should just call some of them the Gen Techs, because all they can go with is tech. They can't do life without tech. I mean, I use my phone a lot for business, but then in the evenings, obviously for you guys, I post stuff. And then I do watch a decent amount of YouTube, and because I like watching adventure stuff. So I'll watch like cave exploring, hiking stuff, and I'll watch like a lot of car drag races by CarWow, or Legit Streetcar out of, where's he out of? Chicago. And then, yeah, gun stuff. Signing off, buddy. Catch you later. Okay, Full Draw Outdoors. What was Alturas about that you were talking about? You mind answering that real quick? Born in the same year. Yeah, I was born in 1990. Earlier talk about Alturas, Full Draw Outdoors. Are you one of my buddies over there or something? Let's see here. Nothing is safe anymore. I hate it. We can't say anything that is on your mind without being exiled. Yeah, everything that a normal person would say that was perfectly fine, everybody's offended over. Everybody gets bum hurt over the littlest things. It's like stepping on pins the rest of your life from here on out. Everybody gets bum hurt. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, thanks for coming by, Full Draw Outdoors. Yeah, I should sign off. Anyways, I said that about 20 minutes ago. All right, y'all, I'm going to sign off. Appreciate y'all coming by the channel. Thanks for showing up, Andrew, Dave, Full Draw Outdoors. Who else was in here? Zero, Micah, Russell, The Waiters Experience, Everyday Carry, Final Stand, Rodney, Stinger, David, JP, Troy, or Tony, TD Knives and Adventures, Steve, Creator, John Crump, Angelo, Tired Redneck, AT, The Bootleg, Desert Army More, GSP, Full Throttle, Roscoe, to Roland, to Ellis, King, Break Barrel, The Hippie, Desert Algorithm and Math, Colton, Wooth World, and Kylie. Appreciate y'all coming by. God bless, love, and praise y'all. Thank you. Same here, brother. Good night. Hang out years ago, Bible school. Okay, who are you then? Are you Alex? Alex Wolf? Hung out years ago, Bible school. Oh. Are you, no. You're, Darren Byler. You're Darren, right? I think. I think that's what your channel name is. You posted some videos of some long shots with a 6.5 Creed. I think that's who you are. I visited your house a few years back. We hadn't seen each other in 10 years, and then I showed up at your place. Back in 2003, was it? Ha, got it. Yep. All right, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys, and you can never go wrong serving Christ. Use the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh through the Father but through Jesus Christ. Appreciate you all. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Appreciate y'all. Bye.